Good evening, everybody. It's John. It's 4:52 p.m., October 13, 2025. I'm going to give you an update on my family affair. Um, it seems like the NYPD is a sterile cuckoo. Well, I found out quite recently that well, let's just clear up something. All the problems that I have with my wife come from the maternal side of her family. I never had a problem with her father's side of the family because we rarely ever seen them. And that was because Clarissa's mom didn't want her daughter interacting with her father and started giving her a hard time. Her mother, I hate to say it, but she's the source of all the child neglect and abuse that's been going on in that family because she simply, there's something wrong with them mentally. I mean, one of them's been institutionalized for quite a while, and she had 5 kids and couldn't identify who the fathers were. But that's perfectly okay to let your kids stay in that situation. But here's the kicker. When I was locked up in jail because I desperately was looking for my daughter when I found out she was removed from the state, and the reason why I was so concerned about that is that Fanny Cuento Guzman, when her daughter got raped, she trafficked her child to the rapist, married her off to her rapist when he was 31 and she was 15. February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. She just barely turned 15 and she was 8 months pregnant. And then Fanny allowed the 31-year-old male that raped the girl when she was 14 to take her out of the state. So that scenario was going through my mind, and they desperately looked for my daughter, and they immediately returned back to New York State because, well, they were looking to arrest them. Now, if you think that's not bad, what their family got me mixed up into now is that somebody's been watching my videos, and when I was in jail, I met a person that's very influential in the Dominican community. And a lot of you people will know who I'm talking about when I say Flacco from Corona, Queens. I'll explain who Flacco is. Flacco comes in a gun charge, and his laces are on his sneakers, and he doesn't take off his hat. In a gun charge, came in after me, and he was the first one out. That's who Flacco is. You can put the pieces together. Well, me and Flacco got to talking, and lo and behold, he knew that somebody else who's associated with him had a 12-year-old daughter, and they were looking for somebody that messed with his 12-year-old daughter years ago. Wouldn't you know, that person contacted me and I showed him the picture of the person that in Clarissa's family now, and they're one and the same person? I had a tough time explaining to this guy, don't worry, they'll take care of it over here. They'll lock him up. They'll throw him in jail. And he's like, you promise? You promise? Because that's not what he deserves. That's not what he deserves. I said, I promise I'll take care of it. They'll do their job. This guy's been waiting for 2 years. He's out of patience. What I'm worried about is when they catch up to these characters, is my daughter going to be in the house with them when they catch up to him? And he's done this more than once with young girls. They all do. It's an impulse they can't stop. They know it's wrong, but they'll keep doing it anyway. A 12-year-old girl, 12 years old. I had video of a party that Fanny Cuento Guzman was throwing, and they were inviting all of these older guys up there, bringing their own booze, probably paying at the door, and the whole thing was staffed by girls 15 and younger. And then people wonder why I don't want to associate with them anymore. Well, good news is coming. They're going to get thrown out of that Section 8 apartment they have over there. Of course, they're not supposed to be there. And this is just the beginning of their downfall. You do not sell children. There's a lot of things you could do in this world that I might overlook, but that's not one of them. Abusing children, neglecting children, allowing people to rape your children. Nah, I'm not tolerating that. And if you think I should, I'm not the one that's insane. It's you. And on that note, people, I'm out of here. Just watch your kids, because these people are very good at hiding what they're doing. They're very good. And they also brainwash the children into, denying everything. By saying that, oh, they'll take you away. They'll put you away someplace. I also found pictures of one of her boys on Facebook in a school uniform, and he couldn't have been no more than 8 years old, wearing red high heels with that school uniform. What I found out is that being posted to Facebook, those are called lollipop pictures. And they're doing that too. So I suspect that boy's been busted wide open by now. So now you can see where I'm going. If anybody wants to see the pictures, I got them. There are a bunch of sick people out there, and they should be locked up. Never mind that they're female. This is how they're getting away with it. They run cover. I'm a helpless female, and meanwhile the helpless females are raping the boys in the school in Queens. And on that, I'm out of here.